we drop the ball so much when it comes to each other, and that's really something that we need to work on.
We do.
Don't get mad at somebody when they constantly decide to go patronize Tom, Jim, and Harry because you over here late as fuck, not communicating, not doing what you said you was gonna do. Don't be mad.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking mad. So I just want us as a people to do better by each other. Welcome to Milfshake, where mom life meets realness. I'm Tiff, and this is Tiff.
It's me. Hey, guys.
And Minnie.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
And today, we're going to start with who is in timeout. Anybody want to start?
Oh, you know who in timeout for me?
Who?
Kodak Black.
What he do?
So he was always doing something. First of all, I like Kodak. I do like Kodak. But however, he was on, I don't know if he was streaming with, I think, Zoe Spencer, and she was doing a TikTok, and something like, I don't know, because I'm so old. It's like some eat it challenge where she was like this.
Okay.
Oh, it's
And then he put his head, he put his hand on the back of her head, and she like, no, Kodak, not eat it like that. Something she said. But sir, come on now.
And to push her head down?
To push her head down like
Oh,
to
that's
eat.
inappropriate.
That's so inappropriate.
Because why did he put her face in his ass?
Yeah.
That is so inappropriate.
But she laughed it off, and she was like, no, not like that. But that was so, I didn't like
Yeah,
that.
nah. Unless, I mean, I'm about to say unless they're like seeing each other, but
No.
even still.
Nah. Like, you're doing too much.
That's OD. But men don't be knowing.
Oh my
They
gosh.
don't be knowing boundaries and what's appropriate and what's not. And also with this whole new age of streaming, everything is about entertainment. You know, you want to make everything interesting and things like that. Oh my God, I still can't get into this new age of streaming because I'm too old. And when I don't want to be on camera, I just don't want to be on camera. I hate that new feeling of you just got to show somebody what you're doing all the time.
Yeah.
I thought it always had to be entertaining, and somebody was watching a stream from a popular streamer, and they were just in the car with their crew, just driving around. They wasn't doing nothing special. So I was like,
Really?
okay, but I'm sure they're making a lot of money.
That's so dumb.
Timeout for
Like
me
the real world.
You
is
sound like the real world. Dumb.
what their names is. Boxing in general.
Oh.
Okay.
Crawford.
Canelo
But last
and
night
Crawford.
it was a Canelo and Crawford fight, right? So on West Coast time, they started at 6 p.m. Here on the
did?
East Coast, yeah. It was 6 p.m. on the West Coast, but it's 9 p.m.
Oh,
for
yes,
us.
they fought in Vegas.
So
Okay.
we turn it on at 9. For them, it's earlier. We over here struggling on the East Coast. I'm about to fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, should I binge watch some other shit before the fight start? Because this is crazy.
Take a
Y'all
nap.
need to start even earlier. Like even earlier than that. So maybe on the West Coast, y'all can start around 4. You know what I'm saying? Bring the main event out by about 8. And then that way on the East, we still getting it. Because look, Peach said she didn't get home till 5 a.m.
What?
After you hanging out. The fight didn't end till about 2 a.m. on our time.
Okay, I was sleeping.
I was knocked out.
I was sleeping.
By the time
What
the main
the
event
heck?
started, I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep for the beginning. I caught it at the end. But god damn, I really wanted to watch it too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of undercards, and they just need to start earlier.
Shout out to Crawford though.
Yeah,
That win.
He
That
did
was a really good- yeah.
He did that.
I'm gonna rewatch
toe to
it.
toe, blow for blow. Hopefully we can, because what if
It
that's our
was-
punishment? Like, nah, bitch, this is a one-time deal.
Oh my
You know they put everything on
gosh.
YouTube.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's on Netflix though. I think they show like they show
What
it
he
again
said
because
is,
it was
uh,
live.
What that would be
But they
like.
said the NBA, he told them if you can't afford it, then just watch the highlights.
Oh,
So if you missed it, just watch the highlights.
Damn.
Are you trying to tell us something?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Minnie, because I can't afford it.
Anybody else
Time
out
out
for you?
I'm gonna say myself because I really don't be knowing any like what's going on.
Oh, really? So why are you putting yourself in timeout then?
Oh, for not knowing who to put in timeout.
Okay, for just not being like
I'm not like
current events kind of thing.
events. Yeah.
That's all right.
That's okay too. Yeah, sometimes it be so much going on with so many different people. It's hard to keep up. I feel like you could drive yourself crazy trying to keep up. Who else should be in timeout?
Who?
Shamar.
Oh my god.
Do you know Shamar?
Okay, yeah, I know.
Who is
him.
Shamar, Minnie?
Not Shamar Moore.
No, not Shamar. Ew, no.
And his wigs.
No, it's the
From
one who
Telegram.
like his side. They had to dance where you go like this.
How the dance go?
I don't know, but I know they just do like a.
He used to be putting out all of his business. Not even say used to, because this is something I feel like he kind of does often. Putting out all of his business.
Yeah.
Whoever he's arguing with, whether it's an ex, most of the time it seemed like it's a man that he was seeing.
Okay.
People who have taken advantage of
stayed with a
him,
man.
robbing him, whatever, blasting each other out, airing the dirty laundry. only to get right back with him.
So that's why he on Timeout.
That's common though.
Yeah, because stop putting the internet in your business if you just gonna be with who you want to be with. It's no need to drag their partner through the mud if you love them. There's no need for them to drag you through the mud talking about your dirty drawers and your stinking ass breath and what you ain't got and how broke you is. Yeah. And then y'all gonna come together. And then you gonna, it's not your business, my job, but you put in the world your business.
That's embarrassing.
Well, I'm going to just say, I enjoy people who do that because I will stay up on Twitter. Like, I love when people have, like, Twitter beats. Like, I don't even like Instagram. I like Twitter ones. Because you just be reading a thread, clicking, then people chime in, so you click on that page, and it's like a whole puzzle. So I seen a couple, like, well, they break up, and they, you ain't pick up the child, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Yeah, but when they was going
somebody
through
went
this
as far as posting, like, Ring camera record. I love when people drop receipts. It's just like...
Would you ever blast somebody on the internet?
No, I'm not an internet argue, but that's what I'm saying. I like to watch it. No, you could go through, like, I'm not... Like, I feel like if I actually know you, I'm going to call you and curse you out. If I don't know you, why am I even arguing with you? Like, what we going to be like, I'm here, pull up. Like, okay.
So what if somebody's going through the feats of...
Me?
Blasting you.
You said who?
And putting you... I said, what if somebody's going through the feats of blasting you and putting your business out there and saying bad things about you?
What business?
I'm just saying. They could be making up lies. Would you respond, or you just gonna be like, you know what? I ain't got time for that.
I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna just see you in real life at some point.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
And
I'm
just
not
cuss them out or talk to them about it.
It depends on what they did.
Okay.
But most times, if someone putting something out there, it'll be a lie because I don't be letting people in my business. Now, if you actually know my business and you decide to go to the internet, I know where you live at.
Okay.
Like we know each other. Yeah.
I thought about blasting somebody on the internet recently.
Really?
I had to ask Tiff, like, do you think I should?
Because she's talking about me.
It's just like, you know, sometimes you feel like people playing with you. Not even to blast them on some petty shit like, oh, your baby mama this, or
that's
you broke
why you gotta
that.
pull up to where they really at.
But when sometimes people don't do what they supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? Or you paid somebody some money and they're not handling the business properly.
I've seen people do that.
It make you feel like you think I'm stupid or something. Like, I mean, I could tarnish your brand and reputation if I wanted to. I don't want to do stuff like that.
That happened to me before, a makeup artist,
and
but I didn't blast them
on the low.
Yeah, I didn't blast them.
You just did it.
I mean, no, but think about how many times we try to support each other in business.
No, seriously.
You try to support your
Was
people.
it like hair, makeup?
No.
Okay.
But you try to...
Trying to get the details.
You see, right? I told you I like it. Like,
She
come
be
on.
doing that.
Point in the right
But
direction.
it's always like, support black businesses. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the money in our community. Let's give each other, and we try. And I'm not saying all, but a lot of times we fuck each other over. Like, we drop the ball so much when it comes to each other, and that's really something that we need to work on.
We do.
Don't get mad at somebody when they constantly decide to go patronize Tom, Jim, and Harry because you over here late as fuck, not communicating, not doing what you said you was gonna do. Don't be mad.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking mad. So I just want us as a people to do better by each other. That's it. Shit happens.
And plus, your company is a representation of you.
Right.
And I'll say, even with me, like, if I'm running late, that's why I usually give my clients at the first meeting, you know, you get a Google number if you don't want people to have your real number, but I exchange the number, so I'll be like, hey, if we need to cancel, reschedule, running late, contact me, vice versa. Because sometimes stuff happens.
Right.
And it be me, so
it's life.
I'll just be like, hey, running 10 minutes late, but I'll at least let you know at least 20, 15 minutes before, so
after
you just
the
know.
time.
No.
That's all it takes, though.
Imagine somebody text you 15 minutes late. Like, I'm running another 10 minutes late.
Oh, my God.
At that point, you might as well be like, all right, goodbye.
You gotta give me the best therapy session of my life.
You know, that actually happened to me with my own therapist, though. And I love her so much, but I figured she was doing something. But she let me know ahead of time she was going to be running 10 minutes late. Then it was like 16 minutes late. And I was like, you know, we could just reschedule. She's like, okay, thank you. And I was like, yes.
Hell no.
She's really good. That's the first time. And I get it. Plus, I was like driving to my kids' football game. So I was like, I can't really have a session anyway.
Oh, y'all was doing like a remote kind of session. Okay.
Yeah, not in person.
How you feel about that? Would you rather have a remote therapy session or be in person?
In person.
Me too.
I feel like, don't Zoom.
She like,
therapy.
bitch, I don't even know in person.
I do in person.
Because I could just be on the phone with my friend for all that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I would say I see the benefits of both. Because I have clients who be like, I feel like in person is better because we get to actually vibe and be face to face. And sometimes I think when online, people feel like I've heard people say like, I don't really know you. Mm-hmm. Even though we're in person, you don't know me, but I get it. You like, I'm real. This ain't an AI or something like that.
Exactly.
Like, I guess
I can see your body language.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, a person not texting and stuff. But then I see that telehealth is also convenient because sometimes your schedule just really that busy. Right. Like, or I live all the way in South Jersey, but I wanted to speak to you in North Jersey. I'm not driving an hour and some change just to come see you for an hour. So it just, I see the benefits of both, but I also see the cons. Only thing I would say is I don't really see a con in person. I would say is like, I only had one client that I was a little like skeptical about like being by myself. But I was just like...
if you feel unsafe, like you said, it's pros and cons.
But other than that, I don't think it's really like, I don't see a real con about in person. Mm-hmm. Outside of like just hygiene, and then if the person creepy, that's it.
Stinking.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, do not come to my office stinking, or the session will be terminated.
Like weed, you coming in like, well, damn, like you was smoking before you got to the session.
Yeah, nah, that's not cool. That's not cool. But I definitely feel like in person is more personal. Yeah, less distractions.
It is,
and it just feels more private.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you in the fucking Zoom and your fucking homegirl sitting over here. I can't see the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, I would personally prefer in person.
Right. So speaking of in person, how do you feel about bringing new partners to like family events? And new partners, like, would that be like weeks or like a couple months? What's new partners for you? How long have you been together?
New partners for me would be someone who y'all actually just decided to get in a relationship. Like, dating is not a new partner because you just dating. Yeah. When you say, oh, we're exclusive, that's still not a new partner. When you actually go, we're together, I would say that's when it start being a new partner.
I would definitely say a few months.
A few months.
Yeah. What about you?
I would say a few months.
Yeah.
What's a few months, though?
I don't know.
3 months, 6 months,
I would say like 4 to 6.
4 to 6?
Yeah.
So you basically giving them like that 100. What is it like the probation period? 90 to 120 days.
Yeah, I just feel like if we rocking and we're seeing each other, or we said we're together and it's been 4 to 6 months, then. Yeah.
But this is your family, like other family, not children.
It's like a family event. It could like be a barbecue, holiday, birthday.
Well, see, I don't know why I feel like a barbecue is so casual. I could just bring
anybody. You could say that's your friend.
Yeah, but it's not family barbecue. I don't know. Somebody I'm dating.
But if it's like new? Christmas or Thanksgiving, to me, that's more personal.
That's intimate.
In the house. Okay. You know, it's
and
just
that's your close people.
Close family, right? Barbecue, you can meet new people. Yeah. Neighbors might stop
I done walked into people barbecue. I ain't even know.
Right. I feel like that's more casual. But coming into somebody's home and to sit and break bread and share gifts and stuff, I feel like I'm comfortable. As you get older, I feel like you get more comfortable with things like that because relationships end sometimes. Yeah. So it's mad people in your family who done had several new partners. You done seen get in a relationship and the fucking world didn't end.
I had mad stepdads.
See? Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
The world didn't end when they broke up, and whoever new person they brought in was embraced, and life just goes on. Now, if I'm bringing a different nigga every holiday, that's OD. That's not.
But I'm gonna look forward. I'm gonna look forward to seeing it.
One for Thanksgiving and one for Christmas and one for New Year's
and Halloween.
Oh my god.
Don't forget, was it Labor Day, 4th of July?
Yes, all of that.
I would say mine's is, I'm the opposite. How you say you get older, you get comfortable. I feel like as I get older, I'm even more like, about it more. I don't like nobody.
Yeah, not to like bring mad people around, but it's just like if something didn't work out with your last person,
I think it'll take me forever.
It's like, really?
So when I was in my teens and up to my early 20s, I was in a 5-year relationship. It took literally that 4th, 5th year that we was together before he actually met family. And look, we ended up breaking up a year after.
It's like you never know.
And I was single for 8 years after that.
You never know.
And I was single for 8 years after that. Yeah. And then now with my son's dad, I feel like he knew, again, my mom would meet because she's one of those parents that's like, who are you with? I need to know license plate, need to know who to... And I'm like, yeah, just in case, cold case, you could give a lead up on it, right? But... everybody else, like, no. So with my son's dad, it was because literally, like, I think a lot of my family met him at our baby shower. Yeah. I'm one of those people who not meeting nobody.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I could have a child
and I don't care to meet nobody family.
With them for 18 years, but you can't meet who I'm seeing.
Yeah, and I don't like meeting people family either.
That's scary. I was with Todd. I think we made it official, like, a week. We was together for a week, boyfriend and girlfriend. He was like, everybody comes to my house because it's my mother's birthday. mad cousins, aunts, his mother. I met everybody at the same time, and that was scary.
Really?
And he was like, "You want to make something?" Now I'm like, "Oh, they're not gonna like my food. They're gonna kick me out." Oh.
And then they like, "Who the fuck made this?" And
and throwing it in my face, and then they jumped me and told me to get the fuck out.
I think it also depends on the type of relationship that people have with their family.
That is true.
So important when you are considering being in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
Like to know that a man is close with his mother, I think that's a dope, important, and beautiful thing. Because that relationship will speak a lot to how he may treat you or interact with you. Or if a man has children, how he treats his children, the children that already exist. Right. Is a great indicator of what you might be getting yourself into. My dumb ass wasn't paying attention to shit like that for a long time.
That's one thing I say. Even though I'm the one who don't like meeting people, everybody let me meet their family, and I be like, damn, I know I ain't gonna be around long.
Because you a good catch.
I'm a good catch.
That's why they want you to know, for real though.
No, but seriously, they do. Like I've met almost anybody I've dated parents, but like I just used to be like, why are they letting me meet this person? I'm not going. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then like I remember one time it was so awkward. Like the dad actually made dinner and everything, and he told me he was gonna run upstairs to get something, and then next he came back down and was like, oh, they want to meet you, and I'm like. Like in my head, I'm like, this is summer. Like this is like I don't want to go, but I went up there like, hey, talking, and then the family was so nice. Never seen them again.
Wow.
So how long before they meet your child?
Oh, wow. Mine have never met anybody. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a tricky question.
Yeah.
Never met anybody aside from their
dad.
Their parent, because it's a they.
Biological.
It's
their parent. Which one?
But I really don't like to mix that up too much.
Yeah.
I know some women who introduce a man to introduce a kid to
everybody they talking to.
I don't like that.
I think
shit.
That's a little too much.
You gotta be, to me, even though my kids get on my motherfucking nerves, I look at them as something that's precious cargo. Yeah. Like so valuable to me. They are. That I don't want to expose them to anything unnecessarily dangerous or outside. Yeah. I like to just keep them in a safe space. So if I can't really read what type of time you on, then now we good. You know what I'm saying? Or we could just wait a while, because whether I'm single or not, I don't need you to be their dad. So I'm not in a rush for you to meet them. They already got a dad. You know what I mean? So I'm cool on that. But if I'm with you seriously for, I don't know, maybe like a year and a half.
After a year?
I think
4 years.
I'll be comfortable.
It's hard if you've never really experienced it.
Yeah, right.
So I've only done it once. Like with the kids, so when I got with Todd, in my head I still was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna introduce him to the kids because they're never gonna meet anybody else. You only know your dad. Yeah. But I guess it was a few months. Now I'm trying to count 2 days. 2 fucking days after we had sex.
She just knew.
The dick is good. Yeah, you can meet the kids. You're going to be around for some time.
I was just like, this is mom's friend. That was it. But it was like a couple months.
And you can start it off like that. You don't have to be like off the rip. This is such and such because
this is
God
your dad.
forbid things. This is your new dad.
This is your new dad.
God forbid things don't work out. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, call me Step. He was like, call me Step.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
He was letting her know, I know they come with you, and I love them because I love you, girl.
Yeah. Smacking them to the ground when I'm not looking.
But I like even if I'm talking to a man who has kids, like I like to know, I don't have to meet them. It's never gonna be no pressure for me to meet your kids, but that you taking them to practice or I had to go to my kids' school for this. Like I admire stuff like that. So again, the more time you spend getting to know somebody and how they move in their day to day, it's like a good indicator of whether or not they should even be allowed in that realm of your life.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say me personally, I feel like I haven't been in a situation, but I think I would be one of those moms where they'd be like, oh, was your mom remarried? And the kids be like, I've never seen mom date, but the whole time she really was doing stuff. I feel like I would be one of those moms like
they ain't got nothing to do with them.
Nope.
Let me keep your life as peaceful as normal as possible.
When I go on those Jet 2
holidays. I see you when I go back.
Jet 2 holiday. So what strategies can make it like less stressful when your partner is meeting like your family or your children?
I would say like I would start off. It depends on your partner's like personality. Like if they are shy, I would start off like how you said you met everybody at once. I would slowly like meet mom, dad, probably sibling, or I'll even start with best friends because sometimes people do that. Like meet my friends. Then you meet a parent, go to lunch with a parent, and then like so work it in depending. Right. But if it's a person you know they okay, like I'm comfortable, blah blah blah, then let them go to the Christmas party then.
For me, I would probably give my family a heads up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, auntie, is it okay if I bring such and such by? Or if it's at my house, hey, just a heads up, such and such gonna be here. Y'all be nice. He only got one leg. Don't mention it. You know what I'm saying?
But they start as soon as they see him.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I would give my family the heads up. Or maybe I would even tell my family that this person exists. Before the holiday comes. So I've been seeing this person, we go on dates, blah, blah, blah. And then slowly but surely, it won't be like who is this? Oh, where you from? I don't know how y'all family do
I say, what?
Yes, I feel like, literally, I would have to tell my partner, like, listen, I don't know what you're going to step into. It's more so I got to let him know
Warning him about the family.
Yeah. Because why I got to do so much, so embarrassing. My mother, before she even met him, was on the phone. She was like, yeah, let me talk to him. And I'm like, oh, why? So I put him on the phone. I was like, put him on speaker. And he was like, hello. She was like, put some fucking bass in your voice. I was like, oh my gosh, mommy, what?
Sound like a bitch.
Yes.
I know he so was like, what the fuck?
Yes, but he handled it. So I have to warn them.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Not that
like, again,
them,
it all
but...
depends on your family dynamic. You could have some old bougie ass family where it's like,
that's
make
true.
sure you wear a tie and you want to make sure you have your silverware arranged properly. You just never know. So give them the heads up and then give your family the heads up. I think that's good to make it less stressful.
Yeah.
And just drink some vodka.
But may I ask with yourself, how fast do you feel like you want to be introduced? Like if you really taking a person serious, like is it a time where you feel like, well, I feel like by this time I should be introduced. If I'm not introduced by a certain time, I feel weary.
I ain't with that type of shit.
As soon as your penis hits my vagina, I need you to post me everywhere. I need you to tell your whole family you want to marry me, and that's what it is.
Oh, I know that's the fuck right.
It's like, I don't
know. For me, I don't have no expectation for that. I like to let things flow. I don't like to be no pressure. Even when it comes to like marriage, right? I ain't gonna lie, I did do this though. I shouldn't have did it.
What?
Like, you got 1 year to put a ring on my finger or I'm leaving you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have had that mindset. But at the same time, I'm not about to be popping out these fucking kids. And you just think it's just all fun. I got a home for my children to grow in. Nah, motherfucker, what you doing?
Right.
I'm good enough to be the mother of your kids. No, nigga, what the fuck is up? I'm good enough for you to come up in me, right? Then what's up? What we doing?
That's what I was looking like. Like damn.
What we doing?
Seriously.
But I did that to more than one person.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you gotta put a ring on my finger.
You can put a ring on my finger.
But getting mad every time they all propose. Like, what do you
because they didn't do it right. You didn't even fucking do it right. No, but I feel like you don't want to put pressure on people to do what they don't want to do. If somebody want to do it, let them do it because they want to do it, and that's who they are, not just because you like, oh, I better meet your mother by month 6. Oh, we better be talking about getting a place together by 1 year. Nah. Let that shit happen because he wants to do it. You can't be forcing somebody.
And if it's not at your time in your head, then just leave.
Damn. But that's still an expectation. It's just
I'm just saying. So look, you said let it flow in the sense of don't pressure him, which I agree with. But at the same time, you still should have your own standard.
Right.
So I'm not gonna be like, you got 1 year. I'm not gonna say it. But if I got my own standard, if I feel like this been going too long, then I'll just say it like, hey, like, where do you think we going? I'll have a conversation. If they still seem like they're going to stay the same way, then I'll be like, I think we should just probably pull back.
I like that.
Because that's your own standard, right? Yeah. I'm typically a let things flow. My thing is, it's really hard for me to commit, so I will let something flow for the flow of the flow.
Right.
We'll be like this, but we'll be like, y'all go together. I'm like, do we go together?
With that?
We go,
but I like
do
that
we go together?
Because you can communicate what works for you or what's ideal
Yeah,
for you
I'll
without the
communicate
pressure, right?
it.
So he can't be like, oh, I didn't know you wanted to get a place together
Mm-hmm.
because you never said it. I didn't know you wanted to be married because you never said it. But you're like,
Yeah.
yo, in the long term, I do have these goals. And also what you said is true too, because don't let nobody play with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been
Because they have
shacking
you
up.
sitting around for the longest.
Well,
If you don't say nothing, they gonna say nothing.
Exactly.
Some
It's
people
been 7
personality
years,
like that.
and I'm living in my place, you living at your place, but when we want to fuck, we coming together and we, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing that's given like structure, you know, or you know what I mean. So I respect that.
Yeah.
What about you?
What was the question?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
How do you communicate? What's that even a question? We just
That
started
wasn't
talking
No,
Because
we
we
just
just
was
started
really just
talking.
here. We just started talking. It was basically saying
Oh my
like how do
gosh.
when
Because I have
well you
ADD.
went it went from just when do you feel like you want to meet the parents, but then you took it to basically getting married and
Oh,
pressuring.
see?
Can you guys just rewind it for me and play it back? I answered
think,
the first time.
Yeah.
Sorry for the fan, y'all. I apologize.
Yes, because give me some.
Where them
I'm
fans
melting.
at?
It's not blown into the mic, so it should be
Oh.
okay. Because no, we be
See,
worried about
when
the
you
mic.
got your hair down.
Sorry, we are MILFs. We are moms of a certain age, and we get hot. We're here for your entertainment, and there's lights and shit shining on us. So you don't let that 5 seconds of fan time kill you. Now, next fucking question.
Well, basically, it's about step parenting. So after he done already met the kids, met the family, do you feel like you allow your kids to call him dad, or is it stepfather, or are they calling him Tony by his name? Like,
Why
what?
are they calling him stepfather? It's so interesting.
Hey, stepdad.
Hey, stepfather. No, it's no pressure. It's what the child wants to do. You know what I'm saying? They
That
call him
part.
by his first name, but my best friend, she's married, and their children, her children calls her husband Mr. So-and-so, and his children call her Miss So-and-so.
That's interesting.
So I know, I was like,
What?
she was like, she
It's
said,
giving aunties and stuff like my
yeah,
auntie.
but
That's
she said
neighbors.
it, but she said
Did
it's
you
about
go get Miss
respect.
Alice?
Right. Okay. So
Hi,
in the
Miss
Caribbean
Alice.
culture, I learned that too.
Oh, are they
Instead
Caribbean?
of-
They Caribbean?
No, they're not Caribbean.
Oh.
they would say auntie such and such, but this is literally your stepmother, but you calling her auntie. I
Auntie.
don't know why. Maybe because you
That's
don't want
African.
to diminish or disrespect the biological parent. But yeah, I agree with you. I would just keep it natural. I'm not gonna be like call him daddies.
Yeah, I was gonna say my stepmother.
Yeah.
Excuse me, my stepmother been in my life since I was 2, and I just call her first name. And then my stepdad been in my life since I was 11. I call him his first name.
Yeah.
But like I'll put like the best stepdad or stepmom, on cards.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
naturally.
yeah.
But see, even my aunts, I call them by their first name too.
And I
Really?
call your mother Ma.
Yeah, but she
I
called
call all
me
of
by her
them-
first name.
I call all of those by their first name. I thought that was normal until I met other kids and they be like, "Hey, auntie," I'll be like, "Just call her name."
You just reminded me of a clip I saw with Maya Angelou. I'm gonna rewind to it. But my stepmother,
Oh, is that disrespectful?
she
They
calls
let me.
she calls me daughter,
Okay.
but I don't call her mom. There's nothing against her.
Yeah.
I
Same
really
thing.
do
They
appreciate
both do the same
way
thing.
she embraces me
Yeah.
and treats me as such. And I even told my dad that. But I guess for me on my own, how I felt about my mom and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just kind of weird for me to call somebody else mom. But I will say if she's my stepmother.
Yeah.
But she'll say, hey daughter to me. And I'll say it to Christine. I'll be calling her daughter or daughter, whatever the case may be.
Who, Christine?
My daughter's girlfriend.
Oh, okay, okay.
But she's a stud, so I call her my daughter.
Daughter.
When they not pissing me off, I call her daughter.
Daughter.
Yeah. I saw a clip of Maya Angelou, and it was a young,
God.
I guess I
can't
don't know if she
stand
was on
Tiffany.
stage somewhere, and a young woman was said, Maya, can you tell us about blah, 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 blah? And Maya Angelou ate her up very politely.
Don't call me Maya.
Don't call me Maya. She said, I am 62 years old. I have lived a long life. You will call me Miss Angelo or Dr. Angelo or Professor. You will not call me Maya. I am not your age.
You mad serious?
Yeah, and you could kind of tell
No, but I
the
say
young
Miss
girl
too.
kind of like,
Yeah, like God damn.
but she
like,
apologized later.
Yeah.
Because
All
she's
right,
like, I
but
don't
you didn't even
wanna-
have to do all of that. Like that
I
is
mean,
God damn.
When
Like
I was
Jesus.
teaching, I ain't want nobody calling me Tiffany. I ain't want no
I
students
guess
calling
I'm
me
different
Tiffany.
because I have clients that's kids and they be like Miss Rush, Miss Mint. I be like, you call me just Minnie.
Yeah, everybody's different. But
Yeah.
everybody- yeah.
It's like no probably because I grew up just calling adults they first. I don't mean no disrespect.
Yeah.
So if somebody like it made me think about when I used to go down south to visit family. Yes, sir. No, sir.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, eye
Huh?
contact.
Like why do
I
I,
don't
gotta
say
say all
ma'am
this
and
stuff?
sir. And
No,
I
we used to
wasn't
have to
raised
say
in the
you
South,
couldn't say
though.
just no.
Yeah.
Do you want this? No. No what? No, thank you, sir. No, thank you, man. Like it's
Yeah.
just too much. Like I might as well get a toothbrush, start scrubbing the floor. Like
Put
let,
a
send me
slave outfit
home.
on.
Yeah, they used to always complain,
It's a
be like
Southern
them northern
thing.
kids.
They
yeah, send me back up
people
north
do
because I'm tired of this
consider us
shit.
rude.
I said yes. Yes. Like, what do you want?
Even
I ain't gonna what?
Adult, I say miss. I still say miss so-and-so or Mr. blah, blah, blah. I still do that. It's just a respect thing, but everybody grows up differently.
Yeah. Was that something that you were taught, or you just, like, learned it from watching Seventh Heaven?
Yes. Every time.
But you can learn a lot
and
of
smoking
things.
cigarettes while I'm like, I really should
You
be
know,
saying
literally,
this.
like,
in the
some of us
backyard.
weren't taught that, right?
Yeah.
My parents, my mother, my father didn't teach me things like that. Now, my grandmother, she might have did it. But even if we even talk about relationships and healthy co-parenting, some things that we didn't experience in our life, we can see in other pictures. So we watch Family Matters, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be.
I like Family Matters.
You can learn so much from the pictures that are painted
That's
in front
true.
of you. You know what I'm saying? So
because I don't know why I do it, but what's funny is my mom is crazy, but she's very respectful when it comes to older people. So maybe I did pick that up.
Yeah, I love old people.
You do?
Yes, they
like to
smell,
watch
but
old
I
people
love
on
old people.
TikTok.
You know, like old people smell.
No.
I always
smell
say
like a
older
hospital?
people. No, it's not hospital, but older people just have a scent. Like you
Mothballs.
can, basically, you can tell they. I
one
used
I
to
wanna
say
smell.
deteriorating, but it's not in a disrespectful
What?
way. But every older people do have a smell. But I
They're
love
dying.
older.
It's
I
death.
love older
Which-
people though. They like
I need to-
babies that have like attitudes and personality.
And
already.
they gonna tell you what the fuck they want to
Exactly,
say.
and I love it.
'Cause
Like
why
they
they
curse you
stinking
out
and
and
she
still
love
need your
it?
help, and you be like, "Come on."
I really
love
do
the
love to watch
abuse.
old people on TikTok though.
Old people on TikTok.
Oh my
Doing
God, Batty Wrinkle passed away. Do y'all know her?
Yeah, the white lady.
Who is that?
Yeah, she was just taking like really. I just saw her Instagram taking really nice pictures and stuff.
Betty Wrinkle?
Batty Wrinkle.
Yeah.
She passed away.
I don't
Yeah.
know
She was like
that
90
is-
something, right?
Yeah. Oh, I loved her
Remember
personality.
that video I sent you with the kid acting like he was dying in front of the grandmother? And she
That's
was like,
her?
I don't- No.
No,
I'm
yes.
just saying, like, I
Yes.
enjoy watching shit like that.
Yeah.
But this grandmother ain't give a fuck. The kid act like he was dying on the ground. He's like, call a cop, grandma, call 911. I ain't got no phone. What the hell is you doing? Like, I just love to see that. I guess it makes me think about my grandmother.
I
Why you
love
like
her.
pranking my grandmother?
Oh my God, I would
don't know
hate
what
to
a
tell y'all the
phone
stuff I was
is.
doing to my great-great-grandmother. So when I was like
you was
11
doing?
and 12, my great-great-grandmother passed away at 92, so I was like 11, 12. And she was blind, but blind people can hear everything. So we used to intentionally, like she used to sit in her rocking chair, and she always used to watch Western, so she'll turn it up, and she listening to it. So we'll be like, let's see if she know which one of us like run past based on like our thing. So some of us will like try to tiptoe, and she like, who that? And we'd be like sit there quiet. And she's like, I know somebody there, and we'd be like, a baby like just so she here. Then we'll all then sometimes she'll go to the bathroom. We'll already be hiding in the shower. So when she in the bathroom, we like shh, 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 like that. And she's like, who in here? And we just
Y'all
are
innocent.
I loved her.
Bad
Oh
as
my
hell.
God, I loved it. But it was so. When you
What if she
11,
thought it was
12,
a robber?
She knew damn well it was no robber.
How you know?
I just know she know because
Why
ain't
was y'all
nobody
doing that
gonna
at
be saying
17 years old?
No, but then I remember this is the first time I ever seen older people like body, right? And I realized like how those cartoons be having their chest real low. Like that shit is real. Oh my God. So one day I was hot and we was playing hide and seek. And I basically got trapped in her room because then she came to get dressed for church. So I was laying on the floor and I'm like, why ain't nobody find me yet? So then when I got up, she was getting dressed and she literally put her bra down and scooped her chest. And I had photographic mirror. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh
like, I
my
just was so I
God.
waited for her to finish getting dressed. Oh, and I used to love helping her put her teeth in. But she used to hate it because I put too much of the pink stuff.
The glue?
Yeah. But anywho, and when she finally got dressed, I left out and told my cousin, I was like, I seen old people titties. They're like, what did it look like? I was like, oh, it was sagging. Like, oh
and
my
mine
God.
are already doing that.
Love her.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So by the
rest in
time I get
peace to
90,
Helen.
Because she's a saggis.
I love it. I love old people.
Down to the fucking
I love
ground.
old people. And I just wish my kids could have that experience with their great-great-grandmothers.
They don't have them anymore?
No, they have great-grandmothers, not great-great, though. But they
Oh,
don't
that was your
experience it with.
great-great?
That was my great-great
Wow.
grandmother. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Step-grandmother.
Yeah,
Bless.
love it.
And a grandmother. But my kids don't have their great-greats. And then I also just feel like dynamics have changed so much over the years. Like, again, you have these memories of like growing up in the house with your great grandmother. She's alive. She's doing.
Oh yeah,
things.
she lived with my grandmother, so it was my grandmother's grandmother. She
Oh,
lived
dope.
with her.
Yeah, my kids don't. I feel like
I
they
told
don't
my
have
grandma,
that.
that's what I'm gonna do with mine.
generation.
They
That
can come
closeness
live with
that
me.
we used to have. You know.
I told my grandmothers, y'all can live with me, and I be telling my sons, y'all gonna help.
I know
Y'all
that's
gonna do
right.
this. They with her
They
now.
boys though. They might not.
Oh no, they will.
I
They
feel like
love
when it
my
comes to taking
grandmother.
care of like older people as they get sick, I kind of feel like the family always leans on the women for things like that.
Well, see, I
not
don't have
often.
no daughters, so they have to help. But they love help. Like right now, they with her, and my youngest
it's
one
time to change
couldn't wait. He
diapers, they
was
gonna be
jumping
like,
out his
"Fuck
skin
that."
to get to the house. They love her.
I
But
give her
see,
some
she
water and
rough.
some food, but I ain't finna wipe no ass.
I'll wipe your ass. I'll wash my grandmother.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, I love my grandmother.
I love my grandmother too. God rest her soul.
Yeah.
And even one time I had to wipe my mom, and I was like, "Is it okay?"
Did you see that
So weird.
Marlon Wayans stand up when he was saying he had to wipe his mom, take care of his mom, and he said when basically it got to her vagina, he's like, okay.
Oh my God.
What you ain't see? I'm not gonna ruin it
I
for
don't
y'all.
remember
Y'all
that
need,
part.
it's on
See that.
Netflix.
Don't forget
Wasn't
we gotta go
Netflix
see
or
that
Prime?
movie. Him
Who?
with Marlon. Speaking
Oh,
of
you
Marlon.
didn't come out yet.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, we
fuck?
going. It's a date.
Oh my gosh.
She
No,
be
we
fucking
gotta
flaking
see
on
Is he
it.
me.
single?
I don't know.
Oh, because I thought the way you was talking, you like him. Yeah. You was like, we
I've
got to see
always-
Marlon.
No,
I'm
No, because I like
oh,
we
Jordan
love his
Peele
talent.
Productions.
Oh, okay.
And Marlon is a very good actor.
Okay,
So
okay.
to have the best of both worlds come together, I
Okay.
gotta see how they. Jordan Peele movies always like mind fuck me. So
Mm-hmm.
like, am I even gonna understand it? Doesn't matter.
I still don't understand what the hell Nope was about, but I watched it.
Which one?
Aliens.
Nope.
Trying to get alien.
Oh, yeah,
footage,
I thought it was
believe.
Clout. Something with like Clout. No.
No. That was when they inherited like a farm, a ranch, or
Yeah,
whatever.
and it was like stuff will come there, but I thought the aliens was supposed to be like a whole Clout and social media kind of thing. I don't know how I
Oh, see,
interpreted
look,
it.
hey, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how I
Like,
interpreted
looking at it like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I did like
Get
Get Out.
Out
and
was my
then,
favorite so
what was it?
far.
Us, them,
Us
something
was
like that.
different.
Oh, them
I
is
need
with the
to
white
rewatch
ladies.
it.
I like that, right?
Them.
They.
that was a
them.
series.
Nicole Kidman is in one of with her kids, and remember they was. It's either them, they, something with a.
That's
them,
the
they.
others.
Oh,
Pronouns.
the others. There we go.
Okay,
I
that's
thought it
with
was other
Jordan
people.
Peele.
It was other people. That's all I knew.
others.
It wasn't people under the stairs. I did like that one.
How
Oh, I
y'all
love
feel
that.
about your new partner disciplining y'all kids?
I don't even like when they daddy discipline us. I know I'm gonna be mad at somebody.
As long as you don't put no hands on them.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you've been around long enough,
You
if
definitely have
something
some
is
say
wrong,
so.
you have to put your foot down and say something and,
it's
put them in
needed in
check.
some instances.
Yeah, it is.
Because if you could
especially
take care of the
father's
child,
not.
do all this,
Yeah.
like I don't like when I see people do that, like with their step parents. Like they could watch your kid, they could do all this for your kid, but when they come to your kid, disrespect them or something. I'll say something. Like, no, they could be able to say something. They ain't about to call your kid,
Absolutely.
bitch. Like,
Yeah,
no, they
don't
could still say. So
OD.
discipline in that sense of saying something,
Absolutely.
I feel like you could have some say so. Because my
Yeah.
step parents had say so, but was nobody hitting me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
And don't come and tell. Don't
Yeah.
fucking come and tell.
And tell you what the
'cause
kid doing.
This is what happened. Did you say something?
Right.
Or you just let it happen?
That part too, because if you want, so you gotta like own your authority.
Yeah.
Even when I was teaching, right? If a kid was out of hand, my principal used to be like, "You can't just come dumping kids in my office, because what does that say about you? That means that's showing the kid every time I won. You know what I'm saying? But like you guys said, discipline is not just about putting your hands on people.
It's not physical.
Sometimes
all
it's
the
a
time.
conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a reminder. Sometimes it's a text. But if you are my partner and I'm trusting you to come into this aspect of my life, I do want your support. Because none of us know the ABCs of parenting. None of us
Yeah.
know the perfect way to do it. But if I have your support, then it's a better chance that we can reach whatever goal we're trying to reach.
right.
So
That's true.
absolutely, I'm all for that. As long as you do it in a respectful way. And if you're not
Yeah.
sure, then you consult with me and see what's up. But yeah, you do have to allow that. You can't bring somebody around your kid and, like you said, have them doing X, Y, and Z and have them filling in this role, but then drawing a line like, you know what? Yeah, nah.
I
you
got
can't
it.
do that.
Yeah.
How about what if your child and your new partner have like a disagreement or something? Like, what do you do at that point when you see they butting heads or they on opposite sides?
That's communication.
Absolutely.
I feel like it's a separate conversation with them both, and then we all have to talk about it.
I like that.
I know when we first got together, JoJo did not fuck with time. Who the fuck? Where's my family? Who is this nigga?
Yeah.
But
Normal too.
he it was about conversation. It definitely was about conversation. It took like a year probably before he really was like, okay, Ty, it's fine.
So you would talk to JoJo separately and talk to Ty separately, and then y'all talk together, or would you just bring them together at once?
So all of them.
Okay.
All of them. So, but JoJo was like 9, so it's harder like when a kid is young and he's on the spectrum. So for him, like new things,
It take him a while to
it
adjust.
takes him a while to adjust. And Ty would be like, well, I'm gonna go and buy him this or like get him extra
you don't wanna,
candy. But I'm like,
you don't want to do that.
Right.
Buy your way,
because
buy
then kids
love.
peep that too,
And they going to abuse it. Oh
Yes.
my God. I
So
used
I'd
to
be
love
like, you
somebody
don't
to do
have
that.
to do all of that. It's just gonna take them time. But yeah, it's a separate conversation and then a conversation all together. Like, listen, you don't have to like him right now, but you have to respect it.
Absolutely.
And that's what I was gonna say. So being that I knew my stepmom since 2, it wasn't ever no situation like, because I done knew her since exactly. But I went through that with my stepfather because it was like 11. At this point, I was used to my mom being single. It was just me and her. So when he came in, it's like, how do I get him out? Like, so I was one of those kids.
And it was the attention you were used to too from her.
No, it's not even the attention. No? I ain't care. I just didn't. Why you here? Like, it's supposed to just be me, her. Like, I don't really need you here. You know, I didn't think of it from she's lonely. Like, I'm like, why you need somebody? Like, it's. But now that when I start, you know, then I know. Oh, okay, yeah, I see why she wants somebody here, right? But I was like one of those kids, like, and he wasn't going nowhere. I met my match because everybody else, I'd be like, he was looking at me weird.
Oh my God.
And they'd be like he looked at, he didn't do anything, but he looked at me weird. And then she'd be, my mother like, oh no, right? Yeah. I didn't try that with him, but I'll just be like, walk past, not speak. So he'd be like, hi. I'll be like, and mom like, and I wouldn't say nothing. He'll open the door for my mother and mom. My mother, he'll get in, he'll open my door, I'll shut it back, then open it myself. I was like that kind of child. Like 11.
Damn. Yeah. And how long did you do that for?
Oh, it didn't last that long because I think I got away with that one. And then one time he spoke and I just was like, and walked my, next I walked into my mother's slap. She was like, that is it. You're going to respect the same thing. Like, if you don't have to like him, but you're going to respect him. So once she did that, I'm like, him for me? Like, oh, like so now, so now I'm looking at her like, but then I'm looking at him like, I hate you more. I'm about to do more stuff. So me and him, I ain't give him a chance for years. Like, I would be respectful, like I said, and I'm one of those people who could hold on for stuff so long. So it was like he slapped me, basically. So I was like, I couldn't be mad at my mother. So he went through it for years. So I would say, and then I remember I had got like a boyfriend, and this was his time to shine, right? Because he didn't move in. Like, we all didn't move together, so my mom started talking to him when I was 11 until I was 14. So my mother waited, because my mom's really like, I don't want nobody around my kid. Like, so she, I guess, had to vet him out for years. And when we moved in, it was a wrap at that. The tables turned, because before I used to be like trying to get him into trouble, and it would never work, right? He was on his P's and Q's, and I'm like, damn, this nigga won't leave. Like, why he still around? And then now I started dating. Ooh, when I say he used to tell everything I was doing. I seen Minnie kissing you on the porch. I'm like, God damn, shut up. Then my mother's like, did you start kissing? I'm like, why would you ask me that? And then she was like, oh, then my mother is not a good liar. She's like, well, now that you told me. And I'm like, dun, dun, like, oh, this is telling. Then when I got caught having sex, told you she was over. Shut up. Well, I didn't get caught in the act.
Oh,
that's a long story, But long story short, I was creeping him in the house for a whole summer. And his stepfather told, because his stepfather would see him leaving out, told his mom, like, you should tell her. She's like, well, that's not my business. So his mom was just horrible, because I felt she was like, oh, my kid is fine. I know what he's doing. Yeah. Right? But the stepfather went and knocked on my mother's bedroom window, so left his house. Was finding
the window.
Yeah, because he didn't want me to, because I would have heard. And I was like, get out, get out. So I was just, who the hell did I think I was, right? Laying in my bed with him. Next thing I heard, open this door. Because I used to lock my bedroom door. I was like, do you remember Lindsay Lohan's song, Don't Tell Me That It's Over? Don't tell me that it's... Oh, I used to love white people. MTV hits, right? But ultimately, that song was playing in my head. Whenever something's going on, a song playing in my head. But long story short, got caught that way. But ultimately, back to the part, he just used to tell. So I was on punishment for a month, then on punishment for 2 months. I was in jail.
But he would never say anything to you?
No, so he wouldn't say it to me. He would say it to, basically say it to my mom. He knew I didn't really F with him. Yeah. So I guess he didn't want to be the one who was coming down on me. And then he also, I guess, was like, that you gave me a hard time. I feel like it was a little like, you give me a hard time, I'm going to get you in trouble. So he told, but then ultimately, we like this. So after... I started liking him at 16, so it took him 5 years to basically. Okay. I know he ain't go nowhere. He still he ain't go nowhere.
I think you probably would have respected. I mean, you was younger, but I'm about to say you probably would have respected it more if he.
If he would have came to me, yeah, I still would have did what I wanted to do though. I'm be honest.
Right, but if you would have got in trouble after that, then that would have been on you.
No, I would have found the way to blame him. I'm gonna just be honest, right? I'm gonna just project. Yeah. But yeah, so I know I pray. I pray I don't. My kids probably give hell if it.
What you was about to
be
say?
repeated me.
I don't know.
Oh, see, you just did what I did.
How do you guys handle disagreements between your partner and your child when it comes to rules and behavior?
Their actual dad. Well, they 7 and 5, so it ain't like they got much say so. They can express themselves, but they still gotta. Wait, you saying like? Well, it's with their dad, so it's not
like
much
a
I can really.
between a parent and a child. What do you do? Nothing. Like handle it.
Just let it boil over.
Yeah, they young, so they can't really do anything.
Nah, I just feel like maturity and accountability and conversations. You know, people don't know how to talk anymore. So if there's a disagreement, then y'all need to hash that shit out. Yeah. What's making you feel like this? What do you feel like happened wrong? Okay, what's making you feel like this? And okay, how can we find a middle ground?
As long as they don't do that, I hate when people like, you're not my dad, like, or you're not my. I think that's so freaking rude.
And it's still, again, respect is the bottom line. You go to school and respect your teachers. You go play sports and respect your coaches. Why do you feel like
you could just shit on them?
Right. It's about respect. You don't have to like somebody, but you can always show respect. I can show respect to a stranger out on the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? I think that's another thing that we talked. I feel like I don't know if we talked about this in the past, but things we would talk growing up, right? You see an elderly person struggling with bags.
Help
you
them.
might help them.
Let them sit down.
You see an elderly person trying to cross the street. Cars is flying, but they walking real slow. Maybe you come out and just help them out, get across the street safely.
Get hit first.
But it's just those aspects of respect I feel like are diminishing. You know?
I feel like it's still there, but
even when I talk to my daughter.
Really?
It's like if I say something, I'll say, hey, when you get done, make sure blah, blah, blah. And she'll be looking at me with eye contact. And I'm like, are you acknowledging what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I'm listening to you. So I say, when your teachers talk to you, if your teachers call your name, do you just look at them or do you have a verbal? I'm using words. So I feel like in the way that I'm communicating with you with my words, I would appreciate that same respect. Don't just head nod me or just stare at me, because I need to understand that we are I'm not just giving to you, we are communicating with each other. Little shit like that, you know what I mean? And it's like, I would never, even if I'm having a meeting with my boss, I wouldn't just stare at my boss while my boss is telling me directives. I'd be like, okay, got it. I might take notes. Yes, okay, got you. What's it? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you say. I guess sometimes me, because I could do that a lot, it's just basically you be in your head. So you hear what the person's saying. So you probably already planning out what they ask you to do. And you probably, because sometimes I think I say it. I'm like, I said yeah. And they be like, you literally didn't speak. I'm like, oh, my bad. So, you know.
Or speaking in a low-ass tone. Doing that shit on purpose. You speaking in a low-ass tone. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Milfshake, where mom life meets realness. Catch y'all on